We're back at the arena.
Oh, goody, goody, gumdrops.
Hey, the arena's pretty fun. Okay, so, quick story here. There's a skill point here for killing all the enemies that you need to in 45 seconds. However, enemies don't start appearing until 5 seconds after the timer starts.
Dick move.
It is a dick move. I totally managed to kill them within 45 seconds after the first enemy disappears, so just pretend I actually get the skill point. I come back and get it for realsies later, but by that point, I had given up on even trying to off-screen getting most of the skill points.
You know what? I'm gonna believe you.
Okay.
The enemy's down! This is brutal!
Yep, I had 11 seconds left. If they had given me those extra 5 seconds, I would have been able to do it. For that, we get a gold bolt. Yay!
Bolt, yay.
Okay, so this one, instead of actually killing people, which is what we've been doing for every thing so far, you actually have to shoot down the bombs that they throw at you with the fusion turret. It's actually really easy. I think I only get hit about twice, and that's when there's like a shitload of them being thrown at me. This is what I mean by, like, these are some of my favorite arena fights in the series, because it's not just kill everything until you're done with waves. There's actually a fair amount of variety in them.
Hey, you know what I saw today that I haven't seen in a while?
What?
Truck nuts.
I don't think I've ever seen those.
You know of them, right?
Yes.
Okay, I live in Tennessee. I see a lot.
Okay.
Recently, not so much, because people kind of, figured out, hey, this is actually really stupid. So, I was driving to work today, and I was behind a truck that had them. And I'm sitting there thinking, God damn, I hate people who have
Get in the fridge! Get in the fridge! Get in the fridge!
And I can tell you exactly why I hate them. And I'm going to.
You might want to save this for later, trust me. So save it.
Okay, fine.
Our negotiation, the only weapon you're allowed to use is the negotiator.
Why don't they just give you the trophy?
I know, right?
That was a wave? It lasted all of 2 seconds.
You're allowed to use your wrench too, but it's much more efficient to just shoot everything with a missile launcher, rocket launcher, whatever launcher.
It applies to many engineering problems too. Wrench or rocket launcher?
This lumbex is unstoppable!
The only hard part about this is making sure you just don't run out of ammo, but even then that's mitigated by the unlimited, completely respawning ammo boxes here. So, really, no challenge at all.
Next wave!
It's like they just put this one in there, well, we'll just have fun. Just have fun. This one's awesome.
It's like the Alpha Cannon one in the last game where
It's like when you're eating pistachios and you find one that's already out of its shell.
Yeah.
It's like God says, hey buddy, let me get that one for you. Pretty sure I'm just repeating from some comic I've heard, but there you go. It fits.
Hey look, we were done that... I can't even call it a challenge.
Mild exertion. What'd we get? Shotgun mod, I'm guessing?
No, I don't think they give you shotgun mods in the arena fights, at least now.
Of course.
I don't remember.
Then we follow it up with this one.
Yeah, poison gas. It's not... This one's actually also super easy, because the gas only hurts you for like 1 damage every couple seconds. So it's basically like fighting in a normal fight. Just you're being slowly irritated. So, just to prove that it's a complete non-threat, I actually start using Cryomine.
Yeah. So, let me know when it's time to tell my story about plastic truck nuts.
Next fight, I believe.
Okay.
That's the one. Because, keep in mind, there's only 5 fights to a cup. And this is the 4th fight. We're only halfway through the video.
Thank God I've got a fresh beer. At some point, I am going to switch to stronger alcohol. Just for these videos.
Oh, we've got a new trash monster dude here. They have little things on top of them that actually force you to come closer to them.
They just want a friend.
They do. They just want a hug. But I don't give it to them, because I'm a meanie.
And they have blades for arms.
Yeah.
That's a strong term.
That is a strong turn. They're also kind of jerks. Okay, so before you start your story, I just want to explain why I'm going to do what I'm going to do for the next fight. Also, I forget what this is. Oh, it's the box basher. It ups the box bashing radius. Okay, there's a skill point for killing this thing using only the wrench. That's all I have to say. Go ahead and tell your story.
Okay, so, truck nuts and the using of such. So I said earlier, I can point exactly why I don't know.
Alright.
Okay, so, when you drive a truck, and you don't actually haul things on a regular basis, you're just driving the truck just because it's a big truck.
Right.
You are compensating for insecurities, physical, mental, perceived, or unknown.
See, that's not a thing in my state. Like, trucks, yes, but just like hauling trucks, no.
I see them a lot around here with double tires and the extended mirrors, and their truck beds are pristine. So it's like they're just buying them just because they're big and it makes them feel good.
Right.
But, you know, there's that whole undercurrent of I'm buying this because it makes me feel more like a man, or makes me feel better about myself, or whatever. And, come on, if you buy a truck and you don't actually use it to haul stuff, who are you kidding? But truck nuts, that all goes out the window. There's no subtlety. You're saying, hello, my truck is my penis. And that's why I don't like them. No subtlety at all.
Nope.
Also, sometimes they're blue.
So, believe it or not, I don't get hit after this point. I've been doing really shittily up until this point, and then I was all of a sudden hit my A game.
I really need you to get to play Monster Hunter and record it and upload it, because it'll be hilarious.
No.
You'll be 0 to dead in like 5 seconds.
I am definitely sure that by this point this is the second recording of a good portion of the game, because I remember being able to... I did this on the first take, and I also did this on the first take the second time, but the first time I also did it on first take, but I only had 1 health left, as opposed to 11. I remember being very pissed off that I lost that recording, because that was a really close fight, and it was actually really cool, and this one is just like... Gah. But hey, we're 2/3 of the way done.
You know, watching those without actually having to fight in them has let me notice a lot of little details about the early background.
Like what?
All the weapons just sitting everywhere.
Well, yeah, there's really thick swords and really thin swords up there, isn't there?
Some axes.
Yeah, that's what I meant by thick swords. I'm an idiot. Shit fucker. Oh, hey, they're giant ball and chains
Yeah.
in there.
All the little dudes in the crowd seem to be individually rendered as well.
Yeah, but they seem to be sharing animations.
Well, yeah.
Oh, hey, we're almost done.
Word.
I'm just really glad that you can keep moving after you throw your wrench in this game, because this would have been a giant pain in the ass otherwise.
I kind of wish the announcer would commentate on that if he just beat it with a wrench in time.
He does. He actually says, "Look at that, folks. He's just Lombax in his wrench." Oh, and I have an interesting tidbit for this weapon next video.
Spiral of Death is the latest addition to GrumbleNet's line of energy-based weapons. Originally designed by the Fongoids, this baby unleashes a kinetic spiral of energy at your enemies. Just get them in your sights and let her rip. The spiral will take out your enemy and then nail him again on the return trip. The Spiral of Death, available only at GrumbleNet.